Healthy, thick hair is not just a sign of good grooming. It's a huge part of what makes you attractive. But let's be honest. Many guys struggle with limp or thinning hair that can be frustrating to style, no matter what products they use. Whether it's flat and lifeless or just refuses to hold a decent shape, thin hair can really impact your confidence. But the good news? There are practical ways to tackle this issue head-on. Before we jump into the steps you can take to make your hair thicker and fuller, it's important to understand why your hair might be thinning or feeling weak in the first place. Believe it or not, one of the main culprits is something you can't really change: your genetics. Some of us are just born with thinner hair, while others might have full, curly locks. And, unfortunately, if baldness runs in your family, that could be a contributing factor as well. But here's the thing. Just because genetics play a role doesn't mean you have to accept thinning hair as your destiny. There are plenty of steps you can take to strengthen and thicken your hair, and today, I'll be sharing exactly how you can do that. Step 1. Identify nutrient deficiencies. First and foremost, if you're noticing hair thinning or loss, you should consult with a healthcare specialist. Comprehensive testing can pinpoint if you're deficient in key nutrients, vitamins, or hormones that are necessary for healthy hair growth. For example, did you know that iron deficiency can actually lead to hair loss? Iron is responsible for delivering oxygen to your hair follicles, and when your body lacks it, your hair growth suffers. Another common issue is dihydrotestosterone (DHT), a hormone linked to hair loss in men. If you're using anabolic steroids or supplements to bulk up at the gym, those can drastically increase your DHT levels, speeding up hair thinning and baldness. You've probably seen this yourself. Guys who have bulked up quickly but notice changes in their hair. So, if you're aiming for that dream body, be cautious with what you're putting into your system. Consider talking to a doctor or a trichologist, a hair and scalp specialist, if you're experiencing these issues, especially if they seem to be getting worse. Step 2. Balance your diet. Let's talk about what you're eating. The truth is, your diet plays a major role in the health of your hair. Just like your muscles need protein to grow, your hair needs nutrients to stay thick and strong. You need to make sure you're getting enough protein, B vitamins, iron, zinc, and healthy fats. Foods like nuts, fish, eggs, and leafy greens are fantastic for your hair. Remember, guys, you're what you eat, and this is especially true when it comes to hair health. And speaking of health, here's a quick tip. If you want more exclusive content on nutrition, skincare, and even how to level up your style game, I've got a Patreon community where I share premium tips and exclusive videos. Plus, you get access to ebooks I've written, one-on-one chats with me, and even killer deals on top-tier brands like Tom Ford and Brunello Cucinelli. Check out the link in the description to join. Step 3. Take care of your scalp. Next up, your scalp. A lot of people forget that healthy hair starts with a healthy scalp. Make sure you're washing your hair regularly with a shampoo that contains ingredients like wheat protein, biotin, and collagen. These ingredients will help give your hair the volume and thickness it needs. When you're in the shower, take a moment to gently massage your scalp. This not only feels great, but it also stimulates blood circulation, which helps nourish your hair follicles. Oh, and guys, if your hair is feeling extra fine or limp, keratin is your new best friend. Keratin is a type of protein that your hair actually needs to stay strong, and products that contain keratin can help make your hair look and feel thicker. Step 4. Avoid tight hairstyles. Now let's talk about hairstyles. I know some of you like rocking the tight top knots or man buns, but here's the thing. Tight hairstyles can actually pull on your hair, causing damage and breakage over time. Instead, go for looser hairstyles that don't put so much stress on your hair. Styles like the Ivy League cut or messy curtains not only look stylish, but they also minimize hair breakage. Step 5. Use the right styling products. If you've been relying on shiny, heavy creams or gels, it's time to switch things up. For thinner hair, you'll want to avoid products that weigh your hair down. Instead, opt for matte clays or light pomades. These products give your hair more texture and volume without making it look greasy or flat. And here's a pro tip. Finish off your style with a texture spray. This will add an extra layer of fullness, making your hair look even thicker. Step 6. Protect your hair from heat. I get it. Sometimes you need to use a blow dryer or other heat tools to get your hair looking just right. But here's the catch. Using heat on your hair too often can weaken it, making it more prone to thinning and breakage. If you're going to use a blow dryer, always apply a heat protectant before you start, and if possible, use the cool setting on your dryer to minimize damage. Even better, apply a bit of matte clay to wet hair and style it with a cool blow dryer for extra volume. Step 7. Choose the right haircut. Finally, let's talk about haircuts. The worst thing you can do if you have thinning hair is to go for an even length cut all over. When you do that, it actually makes thinning hair more noticeable. Instead, take the sides shorter and leave a bit of length on top. This will create the illusion of fuller hair and draw attention away from any thinning areas. Ask your barber to add some texture to the top, which will make your hair look messier and thicker. Now, if your hair is thinning significantly and you're feeling self-conscious about it, you really have two options: embrace it or get rid of it. And trust me, either way, it's all about owning your look with confidence. Take a cue from plenty of celebrities like Jude Law, who've embraced their thinning hair and made it part of their signature style. Thinning hair doesn't have to hold you back. It's all about how you carry yourself. But hey, if you're not ready to go down that path and want to explore other options, there are treatments like hair transplants that can help you restore some of that volume. There's also a whole range of products and therapies out there that claim to slow down or reverse hair thinning. Just make sure to do your research. Always consult with a professional before diving into any treatment, whether it's a medical procedure or a new hair growth supplement. Your hair is unique to you, and what works for one person might not be the best solution for another. At the end of the day, remember, prevention is key. By following the steps I've shared with you today, you can take control of your hair health and potentially slow down or even stop your hair from thinning as quickly as it might have otherwise. Keep an eye on your diet, take care of your scalp, and be smart about the products you use. But here's the most important takeaway. Confidence is everything. Whether you're rocking a full head of hair, dealing with some thinning, or even deciding to shave it all off on it, it's not just about the hair on your head, but how you feel about yourself that truly matters. The way you carry yourself, the pride you take in your appearance, and how you express yourself to the world. That's what really makes an impact. So, take these tips, try them out, and see what works best for you. You might be surprised at how much difference a few small changes can make. Thanks for watching, and if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell so you never miss any of my future content. I've got tons more coming your way, from grooming tips to style advice, so stay tuned. And of course, if you've got any questions or want to share your own experiences with thinning hair, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, stay stylish, stay confident, and most importantly, take care of that hair. See you in the next one.